No, stay here. Such a goofy boy. What were you saying? You don't want me to leave your hair like this?
No.
You don't like it?
No.
No. I would not do that to you, baby. Mama cares, you know? You're so cute. Turn around a little bit. And this, no, the other way. Other way. Towards the back. There you go. Perfect. Thank you, baby. I'm sorry, baby cakes. It's okay. I'm almost done. We're just doing a really loose job because we're not gonna turn this way. Turn around a little bit.
I want to see mirror.
You want to see in the mirror? Please.
Please.
Hold on to me. Okay. You're so cute. Your little beaker head. We're only going for a quick drive. Okay, that's it. We're not going to the park. No park. No playing outside. We are both not feeling good, okay? And we need to rest. Okay? Just a little drive.
Yeah, I get food.
You want food?
Yeah.
I just made you food.
What's up? Oh, yeah, the food.
No, I'm gonna order some food. We'll have it delivered, okay? You understand?
How am I gonna get food and get at home?
So I don't want to hear it. No complaining, no whining when we have to come back home, okay? Okay? You okay?
I know my boy home. Is he ready for it? I play with it.
Yeah.
Banana. Oh,
okay.
whoops.
Goofy.
I see my taste.
Alright, let's do this.
I see my taste.
You're stinky.
I see my taste.
Super chase. French fries.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll get you some French fries and then we're gonna go home, okay? Okay? Do you understand?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
We're almost there too. We're almost there. Mama, I see Papa store. Yeah, I see it. I see a Papa. Yeah,
A French fry store?
Yeah, I see it with an M.
With the M?
Yeah, me.
You're so...
Yeah, me, my name.
Your name? What is...
Yeah.
Your name doesn't start with an M, silly.
It's me.
Oh, me? An M for me?
Yeah, me.
You're
I
silly.
dice.
You're so silly. We'll get you some French fries, okay? And then we're gonna go home because we're sick. What's going on, kinfolk? Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday. I am not at work. So Jace has been sick for the last, I don't know when he started getting sick, last week.
Too.
I am sick too. he got sick last week, and it really lingered on quite a bit. I wasn't able to take him to Sunday school. Oh, I know. He started getting sick. When did I? It was Thursday, because I took him to the indoor playground on Thursday. And I don't know. Like, I did not want to be there. It was one of those days where I kind of sort of felt like I shouldn't have taken him. I didn't feel like a strong pull from the Holy Spirit or anything to not take him. So, I don't know. I should have probably kept him home, but he was so excited, and I was not going to take him on Friday because Friday was Halloween. Friday was that day, Satan's day. And I didn't want him to feel like, I didn't want people to be talking about it, asking him what he's dressing up as, and like all that stuff. So, I planned on not taking him Friday. Yeah, whatever. I took him on Thursday. There were a ton of kids there. So, he ended up getting sick. Like, later that day, he started getting symptoms and things. So, usually when that happens, I mean, he's always catching something. You know how it is. Like, I haven't exposed him to a lot of kids for the first, like, 2.5 years of his life, let's be honest. So, now that he's exposed to kids all the time, he's always catching something, going through his immune system is just building up and catching all the viruses that we're supposed to catch or whatever to build our immune systems. So I thought it was going to go, get better really quickly, because usually it doesn't really stay long, and he's better by Sunday. But actually it got pretty bad. He's doing really well today. But he's had a lot of like congestion and mucus and a lot of chest congestion too. So I didn't take him on Sunday, and then, which last week was a week. Anyway, yesterday I was at work and I started to feel stuff coming on. I feel okay. Like, I feel good under the circumstances. Like, I never really get like crazy super sick. I literally said that I never get sick. I just said that. But I have a lot of congestion. Now, mine is not terrible. My throat hurts a little bit. I have a little bit of congestion. My head hurts. But other than that, I feel fine. Like, I still feel good to do normal things. But I am going to allow myself to rest. Yeah, because I can't get sick. I can't afford to. So, yeah, but Jace, he's doing much better today. You feel better today? He's super Chase. Are you better? Yeah, you feel better? Are you still a little bit tired?
I'm better now. I go big out.
He wants to go to the indoor playground, so he's saying he's better now, but he's not. Yesterday was kind of a tough day. Lots of blowing his nose. He's still blowing his nose a lot. And this is the first time that he knows how to blow his nose. You've been doing so good blowing your nose, baby. I'm so proud of you. He's been doing really good with that. He didn't know how to do it before. And there's a lot of coughing and things. He's still a little weak and tired, but overall, like, even like at his worst, he was still up and playing. And yeah. But I really wanted to get him out and get some fresh air, because when you don't feel good, like, being cooped up in the house, like, is important, because you need to rest.
I want you to
I'm gonna get you some. I'm sorry. It's really important, but also just getting some fresh air is really important. So I was like, I'm not really feeling like super great, but I feel good enough to get out. So I was like, I'm just gonna take him for a drive. Roll the windows down a little bit so that crisp air can hit him and he can get some fresh air, because I want him, like, he hasn't been out of the house since Thursday. So that's what we're doing now. Man, where do I begin about last week, man? Like, I had to deal with some car insurance stuff, because last week I almost did a car conversation yesterday, but yesterday ended up being a way busier day at work than it was supposed to be, which is amazing. I'm so grateful for that. Let me get a large fry, and it's free. McDonald's has a deal right now where you can get any size fry with the purchase of any size soft drink, sweet tea or unsweetened tea. That's kind of awesome. So I get a large fry and a drink for $1.49. Yes, sweetie.
It's a garbage truck.
A garbage truck?
No, it's a garbage truck. A garbage truck.
A strawberry?
Yeah, big truck.
A big truck?
Yeah, garbage truck.
Maybe should I do a car conversation about it? I don't know. Yes, last week was definitely a week of probably some of the most intense spiritual warfare that I've had in a really long time. Like a really long time. And it wasn't necessarily, there were a lot of little things that happened, but it started with like this, like not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before. I wasn't going to take Jace to church because the week before, because that week was the week of Satan's Day. And the week before that, after I got him out of Sunday school, he was like talking about Satan's Day. He was talking about what he's gonna dress up and going trick-or-treating and like all this stuff from Sunday school. I was like, why are they talking about Halloween on Sunday in Sunday school? Like, what in the world? Like, I get it, fine, like people celebrate it and whatever, but like why I should not have to worry about people talking about he wants to dress up. But so I didn't take him to church on purpose because of that. So my mom offered to watch him. I was super grateful. I was so excited because I knew that worship set was going to be off the chain. I knew it. I could feel it in my spirit. And so I get in Jason's truck and I start the engine and the battery is dead. Oh my goodness, bro. Like, I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, and like, it wasn't a big deal really, but like for me, it felt so completely and utterly devastating because my spirit needed it. And I called Missy and she was going to try to have somebody pick me up, but it ended up like kind of being an ordeal, and she was still willing to do it. I hear it, baby. I hear it. I hear it.
Save people.
He's saving people. They need to save people. That's right. They're driving really fast to save people.
Yeah, very fast, super slow.
Super slow.
No, super very fast.
Super really fast.
Yeah, super butcher. How Bobby can go. And like that, then to go super very fast. Wheel.
So I was completely devastated, and I was really emotional about it actually, and Missy was still gonna try to make it work, but I just told her, I was like, if it's too difficult, don't worry about it, I'll just sit this one out. And she was just like, yeah, just take a week off, like don't worry about it, we'll miss you. But I was sick. I was about to call an Uber. My mom was like, don't call an Uber. And I don't know, I just didn't feel like, I kept going to the Uber and Lyft apps to like see how quickly they could get there, and I was gonna do it, but I just kept feeling like I shouldn't. I don't know, I just kept feeling like I shouldn't take an Uber, and I wasn't gonna ignore that feeling. So I was just like, I'm just gonna take an L on this one. And oh my gosh, she said she ended up like texting everybody after service. And she never does it. Like, it was an absolute phenomenal worship set, and I was so sick. So that's how my week started. And then there were just like little annoyances. I felt defeated. It sounds so silly, really, but I can't really explain the emotions that I was feeling. I felt like Satan was really just attacking me really hardcore, and then little stuff would happen, just like little silly stuff that I can't even, like, I'm really good at like forgetting bad stuff that happens. But there were just like little things that kept happening. And then I get a phone call. I almost didn't swap cars with Jason because I kind of knew that I wasn't going to do a whole lot last week, and I wasn't really going to need it necessarily. But I was like, I'm just going to do it anyway because Jason's car seat was in his truck. So I was like, I might as well just swap cars because I'm going to have to go to his house anyway and get his car seat. So I decided to go for it.
Mama, I want you to fry.
I'm sorry, baby. Okay, we'll go. Let me go get his french fries, and I'll be right back. So, I placed the order for his french fries in the parking lot of McDonald's, and the order is supposed to be placed for the location that's nearest to you, and it didn't do that. So, I didn't even pay attention because I don't really know what this address is. But I have to go to a different McDonald's to go pick him up. So, Jace is being so patient and being such a good boy. We're gonna go to a different McDonald's and get your french fries, sweetie, because mama made a mistake. I'm sorry, baby. We're gonna be there really soon. It won't take long to get there, okay? So we're gonna go to the other McDonald's and get his french fries, and then I will resume my story. So anyway, while I'm in the drive-thru, let me finish my story. Jason had my car, and he ended up getting into an accident. He calls me at like 7 o'clock in the morning, 7:40 in the morning ish, and he's like, and I'm like, I knew immediately. First of all, I was startled because I'm like, I don't have to work today. Like, why is my alarm going off? But he ended up calling me in. He told me it was just like a minor situation, that the guy didn't have a license, but he had car insurance. How that's possible, I have no idea. But he didn't have a license. But they blamed. So the cop, I guess, was saying that it was the other guy's fault, but the other guy was being kind of shysty and like trying to say that it was whatever. Long story short, I was gonna file the claim because they basically, all that broke was the headlight cover. The light itself is fine. There is no, like, there's like some cracks in my bumper, but it's like nothing. It's not even that big of a deal. Like, I would have rather just like not filed a claim or anything, but because the police were involved, I guess you kind of have to. I don't really know how that works. Whatever. So now I'm thinking going into this that Jason is not responsible. Hi. Thank you. Thank you so much. You too. Get him set up. So I'm thinking, you got your french fries? Okay, let me pull over so we can safely get them to you. Let me get him his french fries. So I'm thinking that it's not going to be his fault. Not a big deal. Whatever, I'll just get the headlight fixed and the other guy's insurance is going to pay for it or whatever. So the lady that called me today, she wasn't necessarily like, I mean, she wasn't rude, but she just wasn't super nice. She was kind of getting an attitude with me. And I was trying to be extra nice, and I was like, it was the other guy's fault, right? And she was like, no, it was Jason's fault. And I'm like, how is it his fault? He told me that it was the other guy's fault, and the cop said so too, and the guy didn't have a license, and whatever. I was kind of like panicking a little bit because I was getting frustrated because I don't want my car insurance to go up. I honestly, like, don't even care that much about the cosmetics of my car. Jason has friends who work at junkyards who can get me a headlight cover for a very low price, if not free. So I was not tripping, but I don't know. So now, like, my only concern is that the other guy is going to try to make it seem like there was damage on his car, because she asked Jason, was there damage on the other guy's car? And he said, absolutely not. There was no damage at all. He had a metal bumper. I don't know. She has to call the other driver and see what he says. And if he tries to be shysty and say that there's a lot of damage on his car, that's what I'm worried about. I don't want those problems. I don't want my insurance going up. I don't want them to drop me. I've been with them for 20 years. I've paid for that headlight cover probably 100 times. 100 times. I've been with them for 20 years. So it makes me so mad. Insurance is such a crock of crap. I have State Farm. I have loved them. I've never had any issues with them, but that's how it always is. You don't have issues with your car insurance companies until you need them. And then what the frick is the point? I might as well have been putting $120 aside for the last 20 years on my own in a savings account, and then I would have the money to pay for a new car. Like, it's so stupid. It makes me so angry. But I ended up, like, I was talking to Jason, and I had to, like, I'm like, you need to call the police officer, and da-da-da-da-da. And I started feeling that. that like rising up of emotions and the panic and like the feeling of like, oh my gosh, I don't have any control over this. Like, I'm starting to freak out because like I don't want these problems, and I don't need to be paying them more money when I've never used them before. Oh, it makes me so mad. But then I just really felt like the Lord was like, do you trust me? I'm like, yes, Lord, I trust you. So I decided, I text Jason, I was like, you know what? I am not going to allow this situation to stress me out. This is an opportunity for Jesus to show up and show us favor. So I am just going to release it and trust that the Lord is going to handle this situation in our favor. If it turns out that my insurance goes up, or the guy tries to screw us, or whatever the case may be, it is what it is. I can't control it. Only the Lord can control it. The Lord knows what really happened. I don't doubt Jason because he's a really excellent driver. Otherwise, he would not be driving my car. He has never gotten into a car accident before. I trust him, and he's not a liar. So I trust that what he's saying is the true story. The other guy was shiesty, didn't even have a license. So whatever. If it turns out that I have to pay for this situation in one way or another, there is a reason for it, and I trust Jesus, period. But this is an opportunity for the Lord to show us favor, and I'm just going to trust that whatever happens is supposed to happen. Because all of this anxiety and this stressing out and this freaking out and oh my gosh, you need to call, and oh my gosh, and feeling all those, the emotional turmoil is just not worth it. Especially because like the Lord is in control. That's it. The Lord is in control. So yeah, that's that. And that wasn't even like, the whole week was just not a great, it was just really a really crappy week. And that's okay. We have those. And it was really hard for me. Like I did battle, I did rebuke the enemy, but he was there at every turn. As soon as, you know, I rebuked and he went away, he come right back. It was just, there was no like emotional breathing room, I felt like. But then on Sunday, I thought I wasn't going to be able to go to church because I wasn't going to ask Mom to watch Jace again. She hates getting up early and I have to be there at 6:45. So I wasn't going to ask her to watch him. And I wasn't like, I was just going to be like, you know what, I'll just not go. But she offered, and I was so grateful. And I had a really hard morning that morning again. I was just battling and rebuking, and it was just constant rebuking. And literally after rehearsal, like the rehearsal went so perfectly. It was like we were doing an actual service. It was so smooth, and I felt better immediately. By the end of church, I felt back to normal, and it was just so cool. Like just the act of worshiping. And I know you can worship at home. Like you don't have to be part of a praise team and be at, you know, rehearsal or singing on the praise team in order to feel better. But for me, it did the trick. And I feel like myself again. For me, it did the trick.
I did that.
You silly head. But yeah. And it's crazy because like little things keep happening even this week, but like, I don't know, my perspective on it and my emotions about it are just different. It's just been a much better week. I've been more kind of emotionally and mentally equipped to battle. And yeah, it's just been a really good week. And the Lord has just been showing up this week a lot more, obviously, if that makes, I don't know if that's really a fair thing to say because he always shows up. But he's just been really showing up, and I'm really grateful. But last week was really, really hard. Not gonna lie. But again, everything happens for a reason. It is what it is, and I think it kind of humbled me. You know, it's hard. It's easy to forget. It's easy to forget the hard days, and like when I feel like whenever we do experience the days that are really challenging, it just kind of puts us back into like the worship mindset, back into the worship posture, because we're desperate. And we need to be reminded every now and then just how desperate we are for Jesus. So it is what it is. And yeah, today we're doing well. We went to the car wash, right? We got our French fries. We went for a little drive. Now we're going to go home and rest, right? You got your French fries? Are they yummy? Yeah. You're so cute. And this Coke Zero, I got Coke Zero as my drink, and it actually is very nice on my throat. Yeah. Strawberry water. I need to order groceries. I think I'm going to make ravioli. I haven't been doing carnivore strict at all. I think I'm just going to chill on that until we move, because we're trying not to buy too many groceries because we don't want to have to, you know, bring them over, even though it's not a far drive or anything, but it's just a lot. It's just better to just get what we need, and then we can place a big order for groceries after we move in a few weeks. But I'm just gonna make ravioli and meatballs, and Mom actually cooked some spaghetti yesterday for him, so we'll just eat some of that. So I just need I need meatballs, pasta sauce, and some more mozzarella cheese is really all I need. But I'm just gonna get a few other things or whatever to get us through the week. And yeah, it'll be a really good rest of the day. It's noon. It's 11:58. I think we're gonna go take a nap. You wanna go take a nap? You wanna take a bath and take a nap? Yeah! You do? So we're gonna do that. We'll snuggle. I'm gonna get a little bit of work done. I'll do some editing, and yeah, it's gonna be a good rest of the day. I'm just feeling really encouraged. I'm so excited because we got a deal on our first month's rent, and I am so excited. And my number one goal after moving, because now I'm going to be able to save a lot of money, my number one goal is paying my car off. I don't have a lot left to pay off, but I'm going to start checking off the things to pay off. I don't have a whole lot to pay off, but I'm just going to pay stuff off. After I pay stuff off, I'm going to start saving. That's my goal. My mission is saving. So the next 1 to 2 years, I would like to have enough money to buy a house. But we'll see what happens. I'm just trusting the Lord, but I'm feeling really encouraged. And now that I'm going to be able to actually, I feel like I'm going to get off that financial treadmill I've been running on for the last, I don't know how many years. It's going to feel incredible. So anyway, let me stop rambling. It's been a very long clip. I'm so sorry. Such a chatty vlog, but I'm feeling really good and encouraged. So praise the Lord for that. Right, baby? And we're going to go home now. So I'll see you guys later.